How's it going, YouTube? Yeah, Pat Mack here, coach of the Sacramento Sandslash, bringing you week 4 of the TGR Restricted League up against EmnEmms, coach of the Brisbane Blazikens. You can see our team above, their team down below. Both teams range in speed order, of course, as well as the 6 Pokemon that we are bringing and the 6 Pokemon that I think EmnEmms would bring to our match. They have speed control if we're not in Trick Room. Like, their team is super fast. Regieleki, Calyrex, Crobat, Sceptile, all very fast Pokemon just on their own. So if we can get Trick Room set up, then we're in a much better position to be able to take over the game. To help in making that happen, we have a Trick Room on our Dialga, and it's a very defensive Dialga. A lot of defense investment in this one to make sure that we can get Trick Room set up. So it's not going to be as hard hitting as like previous matches we've brought it, but it's got 150 in its special attack stat, so it's going to be able to put in a lot of work. And then we are also bringing a Scarf on our Galarian Rapidash. I think that we're going to try leading that game 1 and see if we can pick up a KO with it early on and kind of put the fear in them. So we'll see if we're able to make that happen. And we'll also see if we got the 6 Pokemon the correct that the Brisbane Blazikens would bring in just a moment. Okay, so taking a look at their team, we got some stuff wrong. Looks like there's no Togepi. And there is... Okay, so they have like Pincurchin plus Sceptile instead of kind of the potential like anti-Trip Room like setup. Oops, not purely Sceptile. That I thought they might have. So... does that change anything for me? Oh wait, no, they did have Togepi. Oh, there's no Crobat. Oh, okay. Okay, so they do have some redirection support. Pincurchin actually looks really nice on their team too. I don't know why I didn't think they wouldn't bring it. Well, I'm gonna lead off with Rapidash because that sounds really cool. And I think I'm also gonna lead Scrafty. Yeah, that feels pretty solid against everything they got going on. And then, I don't know if I'm going to bring Celesteela at all, to be honest. I'm going to bring Dialga, and I'll bring Riolu in the back here. So I think kind of the plan will be pop off some damage, potentially lose a Pokemon to an attack, and then we'll switch in our Dialga plus Riolu, and then we'll get a Trick Room setup going on. So anyway, good luck, have fun over to EmnEmms. Should be a really fun match. Looking forward to this one. Okay, let's see. So we didn't have Celesteela, we didn't bring Totem. Alright. I wonder what they'll decide to start with. The one that I was most interested in was, okay. Having Togepi there is a little unfortunate. I would rather have not had that Pokemon around. Although, I could fake out the Togepi and then I don't have to worry about the redirection. I like how that sounds. Yeah, and of course we're going to Shudder. What is it, Astral Barrage, I think, from Calyrex is a freaking crazy move. So, we're going to Throat Chop the Calyrex and we're going to fake out the Togepi. I would expect them to switch out Calyrex, to be honest. The Scrafty puts in a lot of pressure on them, and having Fake Out to go after the Togepi can be pretty rough too. If they could double protect, that would be a pretty good play too. In fact, I would actually expect a double protect to come out here. And like, this is our start, you know? We gotta bring it. They do the Calyrex. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Who did they bring instead? Pincurchin? Okay. I'm not too worried about that. Setting up the Lecture Train is whatever. Togepi probably protects here. That's what I would do. Nope. Okay, it stays in. So we get a big attack off on the Pincurchin. That actually doesn't deal that much damage at all. What is that? Eject button? No. Leftovers. Interesting. Okay. I'm a big fan of Pincurchin. Love that Pokemon. We're going to bring in Dialga here. Pretty good matchup against these two Pokemon. And I think I'll just go for a Poison Jab on Togepi. I don't think there's necessarily a reason that I would want to swap out. Yeah, let's go and poison grab the Togepi spot. But we will swap out Rapidash so we can use that to go after the Calyrex later on. Dialga is probably in a really good position right here, I think. Of course, Togepi uses Follow Me. Probably a Rising Voltage coming out from the Pincurchin is my guess. But we want to hit the Togepi here to get rid of some of that redirection. Yeah, Rising Voltage, of course. And Dialga should take like 0 damage from this, which, yeah, totally does. We have a very, very bulky Dialga for this match. And we also have leftovers. Little leftovers battle going on here. Did they bring... They don't have a flyer. So I kind of just want to... Do I just want to go with Earth Power here? Do I want to set up Trick Room? I don't think I want to set up Trick Room against these particular Pokemon. We could go Flash Cannon. That would go after the Togepi. And then a Crunch on Pincurchin would be solid. Although I could... This would actually be an opportunity where I could swap out into Riolu, I think. Yeah, I like that. Because we don't need Scrafty against either one of these two Pokemon. And we should be able to pick up a KO on the Togepi, I think. Togepi swaps. Okay, what do they bring in? Regieleki. Okay, so we know all of their mons now. So they didn't bring Urshifu for this one, and they did not bring... That's some solid damage. Oh, that's a crit. Okay, well that would explain why. And there's the Rising Voltage. Going into Riolu. Ow! Ow! Okay, now I want to get Trick Room set up. And how do I want to do this? Riolu probably goes down here. But I think Trick Room is really the way to go right now. I could just give the boost over to you, but you don't need it. I get some like random damage, or I could detect. I like protecting here. Let's do that. Yeah, all their Pokemon are going to be special attackers. So I'm in a pretty good spot, I think. Oh, I didn't calc how much damage Regieleki does in electric terrain. It's probably a lot. It's probably a lot. Because that Pokemon deals a lot of damage. What do they bring in now? They bring in Togepi. Okay. I'm okay with this. And they swap out... Okay, so they bring back in Calyrex. But we're going to get Trick Room set up. So that's really good. That's super good for us. Yeah, that's super good. Do I want to max here? I could. I kind of like how that sounds. Is it worthwhile to swap out the Riolu? I don't think so. I feel like Earth Power probably KOs Togepi. And I kind of want to feint it so that it can't protect, which sounds really good too. Do I want to max this? I kind of want to max this. Let's go for a Quake Boost. And I'm gonna coach. I don't think I need to coaching it. I'm gonna coaching it though. Right? Nah. Let's break a protect. I wonder if they decide to max here. They could, but I don't know if they necessarily would want to, because we have speed control. So like, we're in a really good spot to be able to take on their team. Honestly, I think Dialga is probably just going to clean this game up. Just thinking about like the position that we're in right now. I think that's such a cool move. I like it. Oh, that's cool. So they get a little bit after you speed control. I like that. Okay, so that's the first KO of the match. So Callie picks up the KO on Togepi. And it is Life Orb. Okay, so that's also good information to have. However, they lose their Togepi, and that means they don't have their Follow Me support right now. So Dialga picks up a KO on. Oh, I wrote the wrong thing. Golu, Togepi. There we go. We're gonna bring in Scrafty. So we have a really solid Trick Room mode going on right here. Of course, the Pincurchin comes out. That makes a lot of sense. And we bring out Scrafty. Intimidate doesn't do anything, but we're also Assault Vested, so we aren't going to take a whole lot of damage here. I think I'm just going to... I don't think I need to Fake Out. I really don't think I need to. I could. Like, I totally could. I'm going to go for the Max Phantasm on Calyrex, though. And I'm also going to go for the Crunch on it, too. I'm not actually that worried about the Pincurchin here. Would they protect? They could double protect if they have it. I don't know if they have Protect on Calyrex. I feel like they would have gone for it turn 1 if they had it. Although I could, like... Hey, I could be totally wrong, right? I could eat my own words right here. They do max. Is this the Calyrex max? If it is, it's probably dead. If it's Pincurchin, then that's kind of cool. It is Pincurchin! Oh my gosh. If y'all haven't checked out my... oh my gosh, it's kind of loud. Hold on, let me turn that down a little bit. If you haven't checked out my Season 1 for this league, like, I absolutely loved Pincurchin. That Pokemon is just the absolute coolest. God, it was so good. It was so good. Oh man. This is a little unfortunate. We kind of show away the that we have a Phantasm attack on here. But yeah, I loved Pincurchin. Absolutely loved Pincurchin. It was so cool. So it's nice to see it get some love right here where it gets max. Let's see. This is Scrafty picked up this guy. So Scrafty KOs Cowboy. And then what do they want to do here? I mean, they should protect something. I'm gonna go after the Regieleki. I think it's more of a damage threat than Pincurchin is. How much damage did we take? We took a lot. Wow, we took a lot from this Pincurchin. I will go after it with the Scrafty though. Was that a 2-hit KO? Oh, they block. Okay. Do they protect on Regieleki too? They do. Okay. Well, we're gonna get some damage on Regieleki either way. And actually, this is kind of good for us because we get the special defense boost too, because this still goes through the protect. Which means that we probably live another max lightning from the Pincurchin on this next turn. Leftovers is pretty cool though. I like Pincurchin so awesome. I forget about that Pokemon. I'm really happy someone's using it for the second season. But first season, oh man. First season Pincurchin was so amazing. How many Streams of Trick-Room do we have left? I feel like we still have one more. Yeah, this is the last one. Would they go for the double protect? I don't think so. So I'm gonna go Regieleki's the scarier one outside of Trick Room, and then we'll just go Crunch after Pincurchin, I think. They could try for a double protect, like that would probably be the way to go right here, honestly. Because, like, I think, yeah, they do go for the max lightning. Dialga's gonna take, like, very little damage from that. Yeah, that was absolutely minimal. Crunch should do a fair amount. Okay, that was solid. And then Dialgo pick up this KO. So we KO Lecky. And we knew that Trick Room was going to be very important going into this last game. Or going into these matches, just because of how fast their team is overall. So we'll use Earth Power and Crunch, and now being out of Trick Room, we are in a very good spot. I'm not going to give away any other moves, I'm just going to use the same attacks that we've been using. And we'll see, we'll pick up game 1 here. Cool, so anything that I would want to do differently? Not really, actually. I liked how that game plan turned out. Having Poison Jab is really good against their team too, because it also hits the Subtile that they brought, which I kind of like. Let me take a look at their team. Is there anything else I want to switch? Ooh, okay, so I got to be a little careful about... Oh, well... Yeah, I got to be a little careful about Urshifu. But if we lead the Galarian Rapidash, then we're still in a pretty good spot, I think. Yeah, I like the setup that we have. I don't know if I want to change anything. Okay, so looking at their team for game 2, I imagine that they're going to switch it up. Like, I would think that Urshifu would come in this second match. We know that our Galarian Rapidash is faster though, so I'm really glad I have that Pokemon with us. Scrafty is going to be awesome, so I'm going to bring that as well. And then... honestly, Dialga was awesome in that last match, and Riolu did do a whole lot. Do I want to have Rillaboom, maybe? What does Rillaboom bring me? Brings me another Fake Out user. Brings me Knockoff, which is kind of nice. And it also has high horsepower. It also potentially adds grassy terrain to help out the Sceptile, which I don't necessarily want to help. We're not bringing Celesteela. That is not happening. Do I want Rillaboom? If I was more offensive Rillaboom, I think I'd really want it. I think Riolu might still be the way to go. Having Feint is kind of nice because it helps us guarantee to pick up KOs on like the Togepi, for example. Yeah, so we'll keep the same 4 that we had going into this next match. I think we have a pretty solid setup here. What would I change if I was on their team? I really think that Urshifu is supposed to come. Because it threatens the Dialga more than any other Pokemon that I have. Would they start it? Maybe not. But it is very good. Well. I kind of want to fake out... How do I want to do this? Is this a Regieleki max? It would not surprise me if this was a Regieleki max. I'm gonna swap to... This might be throwing away Riolu to get Dialga in for free without taking any damage. I think I'm gonna do it anyway though. Like, we're fast on Rapidash, but I really want to keep it if they have, yeah, because if they have Urshifu, then I really want to keep that mon around. And I'm going to go for a Fake Out here. I'll Fake Out the Regieleki just in case it doesn't max, but I kind of think it does. So maybe I'll just Fake Out the Pincurchin. Let's do that. I'm going to Fake Out the Pincurchin. I think this is a Regieleki max. It just feels like it. Like, they've set it up with having electric terrain next to the Pincurchin. Like, it just seems like it's supposed to max right here. And it doesn't. Okay. Oh, man, I really wish I'd stayed in then. Okay, I thought that's what they would target too, because, yeah, I really thought that's what they would target. Because I think that Galarian Rapidash, like, I think they have Urshifu in the back. That's my thought process here. So I wanna, yeah, I think they have. I Yeah, I really do. I really think they do. I'm just gonna go for a crunch here. Let's go after Regieleki, I think. I'm a little more scared of that Pokemon. Plus, Pincurchin's kind of tanky. It's got leftovers. Yeah, okay, yeah. I talked myself into it. And we're going to get the coaching boost, which is pretty sweet, too. The defense boost doesn't matter at all, but the attack boost is kind of nice. Rising Voltage, probably into Riolu again. No, goes into Scratchy this time. Wow, that is so much damage. We're even Assault Vested, too. That's insane. Bye, Riolu. Oh wow, okay. Whoa! Alright, well that's a KO. So Pincurchin picks up the KO on Riolu. And I'm gonna go Dialga here. Like, I just don't think there's a reason not to. And I'm gonna set up Trick Room while we have speed advantage right now. Or while what am I thinking? While the Urshifu is not in. Yeah, so let's set up Trick Room. And then if I had Protect, I would go for it right here. I don't, so like, I'm not going to, obviously. Let's crunch the Regieleki. I don't think we get the attack off, but if we do, like, that's kind of awesome. It's kind of weird that we're setting up Trick Room like while we have a Scarf Pokemon in the back, but you know, it is what it is. Yes, another Rising Voltage, probably Scrafty. No, they go after Dialga. Oh, that's so good for us. Yeah, because we're gonna pick up the KO on Regieleki right here, which is really nice. And if a Scrafty lives, like if the Rising Voltage doesn't target it. Yeah, they go for Dialga. Okay, that's awesome. So Scrafty KOs Aleki. And like helping out the speed for Pincurchin isn't great, but I think it's okay. What do they have? They do have Urshifu. Ooh. Well, I'm gonna go after the Urshifu. I don't think I want to. Would you Protect? Yikes, how do I want to do this? How do I want to do this? What if I Max Guard? I like that play. And then let's Break Urshifu. Let's do that. I don't know if I like this play. I'm really not sure if I like this play. But I'm doing it because I think that a Protect could come out from Urshifu. And if it doesn't, then I want to hit it with a Brick Break. But I don't want to take 2 rounds of attack from Pincurchin, because I think that would be enough to knock me out if I don't Dynamax. They Dynamax. Oh. Pincurchin? Pincurchin Dynamax, I think. No, Urshifu Dynamax. Okay. This is not what I was expecting in the slightest. So we get the guard off, and Max Guard works against Urshifu. So that part's okay. Oh, we lose Scrafty. Ooh, that's rough. This is gonna be rough. I'm actually not sure if we, like, I don't think we take this attack. Maybe, maybe not. This is a case where, like, I kind of wish I had a Rillaboom here instead of the Riolu. Well, let's Steel Spike the Urshifu, and I'm also gonna play Rough It too. Like, I don't think they're gonna. Yeah, I think they're just gonna attack. It's a little unfortunate that our play rough is going to go after the Urshifu just because we are Scarf. Like, we're definitely faster than Urshifu. Like, it's not even close. We're going to take a hit from Pincurchin, then we're going to get an attack off on Urshifu. We're going to get a defense boost. The defense boost is going to be kind of nice, actually. This one's an interesting game. I'm not quite sure how this is going to play out. Oh, that does KO Rapidash. Wow, that's so rough. Okay. I would bring right down to the kill. And it KOs Rapidash. I want to go for max Rapidash. Okay. I should have looked to see how much damage that did. I guess I'll be able to check right now. Okay, so if when we get to this last game, because I don't think that we're gonna win this one, we definitely want to bring Rillaboom. We want to have the option for a terrain control. How much damage did that do to Urshifu? Not enough. That's the short answer. Not enough. Are we still in Trick Room? 2 minutes chance left. Okay. I don't think it matters. I'm gonna get another defense boost though. Like, we've been worn down enough that I don't think that we can win this game. Getting these 2 defense boosts is really solid though. That's a crit. That has to be a crit. Wow, that really sucks for them. Like, honestly, that's amazing for us, right? Like, because we shouldn't have been able to KO the Urshifu. But wow, yeah. Did not expect that to KO, and like, that puts us in an amazing position. I wonder what their last mon was. Probably Calyrex. Yeah, probably Calyrex. And like, we're strong, but we're not that strong. Because like, I can't KO the Calyrex from full. Not even with the Shadow Claw. But I'm gonna show it. Let's see. Let's see if it does. Maybe it does. Who knows? I'm pretty sure Pincurchin is gonna be able to pick up the KO though. We live on 2. Do we pick up this KO? Yeah, very close. I didn't think we would, but it's very close. And then Calyrex is going to KO Dialga. Okay, wow, what a second game. So I really want... And it dies with life orb. Okay. So it ends up being a 1-0. Wow, what a crazy game. Yeah, I definitely want to have terrain control. Like, I'm bringing... We're gonna bring Rillaboom in this last match. The Riolu really has not done anything, and I don't really expect it to against their team. Like, the more I look at it, so we are gonna switch that up. We'll take out Riolu, bring in Rillaboom. Okay, so going into the next this last match, we're keeping our same lead. We really like it. I'm gonna lead Scrafty. We'll bring Rillaboom and Dialga in the back here. I want to pressure the Urshifu early on. Actually, that might be a case for... No, that would be a case for me, like, using Fake Out and then switching in Rillaboom later. I think one thing that I'd like to do differently this match would be... we know that Rapidash goes down to... Yeah, we know Rapidash goes down to a... whatchamacallit, a rising voltage from Pincurchin, which is definitely a problem. But I think I still want to have it in. Honestly, I may go after the... I wonder how much damage I could do to the Pincurchin, like, right off the bat. Like, if I were to high horsepower it, for example. But I do think that they would target it with their Regieleki like they did the last time. So maybe it's not worth going after that. I wonder how much speed their Regieleki has too. Because like, if they look at my team, they know that like, they're just gonna know that my team is a lot slower than theirs is. So they may have like put in a little bit more bulk on their Regieleki. Oh, they do switch it up. Huh. The attack drop is really nice. Although this could be a special, yeah, this could be a special attacking subtile. Wait, we did regroup. There's no reload. No. So let's do it. Okay. Yeah, I want a high horsepower. The Pincurchin, I think, and then let's fake it out as well. Do I want to poison jab the? Let's swap. Let's bring in Rillaboom. Do I want to do that? Yeah, let's do that. This gives us some terrain control here. I wonder if I should have used Fake Out. Maybe I should have. Yeah, maybe I should have. Because then I would have like maybe ensured 2 attacks on the... Is this Sceptile max? It's gotta be right. I don't think Pincurchin max is here. Sceptile probably is though. Yeah, this Sceptile. What did they go for now? Wormling. Oh, interesting. Okay. That looks like it's pretty close to activating our berry. Looks like it's not quite enough, unfortunately. Attack drop is really unfortunate though, because we are a physical, both of these mons are physical attackers. That's half though. That's nice. And then Rising Voltage won't do the full damage. Yeah, we can live that hit. That's kind of nice. Okay, so how do I want to play this turn? Yeah, getting some health back is kind of nice. And it also gets leftover recovery too. Okay, I kind of want to double up the Pincurchin then. So high horsepower again. We'll go after the Pincurchin. Oh man, I really wish I had brought. Yeah, now I really wish I'd brought Celesteela, because Celesteela, once I take down the Pincurchin, looks really good against the rest of their team. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go after that spot. Not quite sure how I want to play out the rest of this match. This is it's definitely an interesting one. Like maybe I could delay the turns here a little bit. Maybe. Wormwind again is definitely unfortunate. That'll bring us down to our berry though. And honestly, they're not getting a whole lot done here because, like, I'm just gonna swap out the Rapidash here pretty soon. Like what this does is it makes sure that like the Togepi gets in here for free, right? Like 100%. that Pokemon is has made it onto the battlefield for free. But I think what's gonna happen here, honestly, is that we're gonna get yeah, this is kind of nice because it looks like we're gonna get like trade their Dynamax for Rillaboom, which like in the end isn't that big a deal, you know. Like I think I'm just gonna go for another attack here, and actually I'm gonna swap into Scrafty. Let's get the second Intimidate drop, and this will reset our Rillaboom so that we can swap back in to get Grassy Terrain to reset the Electric Terrain. Because I'm pretty sure that Regieleki is in the back here too. And I think that Sceptile's Dragon move is a physical move, so getting this attack drop again is kind of nice. Okay, and there's the Pincurchin again. Well, we read this attack, so we're going to get another hit off on the Pincurchin, which is kind of nice, honestly. And this is their last turn of Dynamax. They're at -2. We'll be at -3 on Rapidash, which is a lot. Oh, that was a crit too. That's a little unfortunate. That's okay though. The attack drops suck, but like, are they really doing a whole lot? Not, honestly, not really. Like, I'm not really not that worried about it. Because like, I think what I'm going to do now is swap out Rapidash to bring in... Yeah, swap out Rapidash, bring in Rillaboom. Kind of like how that sounds. And then I'm just going to Poison Jab the Sceptile. Yeah, let's do that. We'll be at -1 attack on this Scrafty, which is like not that big a deal. Oh, okay, because they have Sceptile, they have, so I'm just gonna like, yeah, so Calyrex, Regieleki, and Urshifu, it's only one of those 3 that they have as their last Mons, which is kind of sweet, honestly. And Sceptile goes for Protect. Does that matter to me? I don't think that matters, honestly. Yeah, that's really not a big deal. Do they swap again? Potentially. Potentially. I think I'm going to go for a... Yeah, I really think Regieleki is the last one here. I'm going to go for a knockoff on the... Actually, no. I'm going to fake out Togepi, and then we're going to Poison Jab Sceptile. Yeah, let's do that. And we still have our Dynamax, right? Like, we haven't used it yet. Dialga's just been chilling in the back. So we're looking to be in a pretty good spot there. I'm a little concerned about if their last Mon is Urshifu, but I really don't think it is. And Sceptile is potentially the Sceptile's potentially the Mon that we need to be a little scared of. Like if they have ooh, oh, that doesn't do much. Wow, because they're -2, right? They're -2. Yeah. And that's some solid damage right there. It's not a lot, but solid. Is it an issue if Scrafty goes down? Kind of. It kind of is. Yeah, it's kind of a problem. Let's switch out Scrafty, because I really would like the... yeah, I think, like... Yeah, I think Rapidash isn't going to be that great. Oh, whoops. Rillaboom stays in. It's going to go for knockoff on the Togepi. There we go. And Scrafty's going to switch out into Rapidash. There we go. All right, we figured it out, everybody. That's the play. Idea here is that we want to keep the Intimidate option just in case Urshifu's last one. I really think it's Regieleki, but just in case it's Urshifu. And then we want to knock off the Eviolite from Togepi. Make it a little easier to kill. Sceptile switches, interesting. What do they bring in now? Pincurchin. Okay. I'm totally fine with that. I'm going to switch out Rillaboom for in this next turn. Yeah, what is Togepi probably protects then, right? There's no reason for it to attack. Actually, I like this setup right here. Urshifu is the last one. Okay. We get to knock off its item, whatever it is. It's a Choice Scarf. Oh, that's so good. That is so fantastic. Okay, so... Surprised it was not Regieleki. Okay. We're gonna high horsepower the Pincurchin, and we are going to play rough with the Urshifu. Especially since it is no longer... it doesn't have the Choice Scarf. Actually, we would have been faster, I think, unless it's max speed Choice Scarf. Wow, this has been a crazy game. This has been a really cool game, actually. This has been a really cool game. Because, like, I haven't used my Dynamax yet. Like, I've been able to hold on to it for such a long time here. And, like, that was legit the first KO, and we just managed to pick up the second KO. So like a very, very cagey back and forth kind of match going on here before we were able to pick up 2 of them. So Rapidash KOs, where's Subtile? And then Rillaboom KOs. Ooh, Urshifu's a bit of a problem right here. And then Rillaboom KOs. How do I want to do this? Because both these attacks are going to get redirected over to Togepi. Let's knock off its item. And I'm going to switch out Rapidash. Yeah, let's do that. Let's switch out Rapidash. Let's bring in... This is the time to bring in Scrafty. Let's get the Intimidate drop. It will have access to all of its moves. It probably doesn't have Protect, actually. That's kind of huge. It's not going to have Protect. If we're able to KO this Togepi, then... oh my god, we're in such a good spot. Yeah, of course it's going to be an attack from here. I think that they go after the Rapidash. That's what I would probably do. Nope, they go for Rillaboom. And we live the hit. You love to see it. You absolutely love to see it. We'll get rid of the Eviolite. Very solid. And we're going to send both attacks into Togepi. Yeah, we're going to send both attacks into Togepi. And I'm kind of curious, if I Dynamax Dialga, can it live a hit from the Urshifu? Yeah, it can. It kind of hurts, but it can. And Rillaboom dies here. And then this should be game now. Because we pick up the KO there, so now we can go into Rapidash, and Dialga won't have to do anything. I'm gonna max. Because I don't want the play rough in this. I don't think that we need to max, but I don't want play rough in this. Because it's got that small percentage chance too. And if we can get the KO, I think we still keep the choice scarf speed. I'm not sure about that actually, but I'm pretty sure we keep the choice scarf speed. But look at that big horse. Do we live? Oh, we do. Okay, I was a little scared. I gotta admit, I was a little scared. But that's 100% KO. Hey, there we go. So we end up winning the game here. That was that last game. That was a really cool game. Like I really enjoyed the kind of back and forth of how that game was, and I felt like we were really able to deal with yeah, like we were really able to deal with their Dynamax from the Sceptile really well. Like it just wasn't able to put out enough damage because we got I think we got two or three Intimidate drops on it. I think 2 while it was in Dynamax, and then the 3rd one after it got out of Dynamax. So we're just able to kind of live and soak up some hits and kind of deal with it that way. And actually, I kind of want to talk a little bit about kind of team composition for a moment, because honestly, the way the teams are set up, that allowed us to do that. So kind of take a look at the speeds on their team. They have Regieleki, Calyrex, Crobat, Sceptile, Urshifu, Reboot. All of those Pokemon are super fast. And then they kind of have a couple of middle speed Pokemon with Blastoise, Corellia, and then the rest of them are much slower. So one thing that's kind of different about in terms of how we built our team for this is that because their team always has speed control because of its being fast, right? We don't have to invest a whole lot into our speed. Right, a lot of times Pokemon have to invest into speed to make sure that they can outspeed other Pokemon, right? In this instance, we didn't have to do that because we knew that they had speed control. So we just were able to use our EVs to go into our defenses so that we could soak up hits. And of course, like the Intimidate was super useful during that match, especially that third one. But just as a general sense, like sometimes if your team is too invested into speed, then it allows the prep from your opponent, in which case us, to really focus on defensive stats. Like, let me just take a look at my team for a minute, if I can find it. if I could find where it is. I'm just looking for it on Showdown. Okay, let me take a look here. So, yeah, in fact, the only Pokemon on our team that has any speed investment using EVs is Rapidash Galar. And we did that because, like, they have the fast mode. And I think partially they need to, like, make sure that they can keep the fast mode, right? Like, because we do have ways that we could boost our speed up and kind of threaten them from a fast standpoint. But because we were the Trick Room team, we could invest all in defenses, and then we were able to soak up hits and then put out damage afterwards. So anyway, really good game over to EmnEmms and the Brisbane Blazikens. Absolutely fun match. Really enjoy playing against them. They have a YouTube channel as well, and they've been posting stuff for especially the Feisty Friends League in our server. So definitely go check them out. Their link will be in the description. So go definitely check them out. And if you are interested in seeing some more of our content, whether it is VGC draft leagues or if it is singles draft leagues, this is the place to be. Like, subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one.